Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. SeKo Starcraft, giving you another Starcraft drinking and watching replays with my good friend.
Ilmmadic Dubs.
Yeah, we're getting the timing down. Anyways, we've got BUR1T0 Platnastalum as the blue Terran in the bottom right, and I'm in the top right, Omniscient. This is the red Zerg. Now, this guy actually played random on this, and I run into that a fair bit playing in the lower leagues. And that usually means scout early just to make sure that there isn't something really dumb happening.
hmm
And it looks like this guy's going to go out and start walling off on the low ground. Which, he's very fortunate that my scout is going the exact wrong way. I'll bring up the production tab. So, William, how's the
So,
scotch?
Scotch is beautiful. Oh, so he's just Terran. Oh, that's not exciting.
That he's Terran, it's not exciting?
No.
Zerg versus Terran is like the best matchup ever. What's your favorite matchup?
Terran versus Terran because it's always so long. It's always late game.
Yeah, it's usually like a cheese game, or yeah, it just goes super, super late. And I've noticed that whenever I play against Terran. Which is why I don't mind playing against Terran. If it's Zerg versus Zerg, I hate it so much. It's so gross.
Well, look at this guy. This guy's going 100% committed to this, covering this expansion.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, practice my smack talking. All right. Go for it, loser. I like that.
I actually really... I thought that would be really fun. Let's just have a little smack talk back and forth. I generally have pretty good APM. I can handle it. You'll also notice at the same time as this, I just finished doing I believe it was a 12 pool into an expansion.
Yeah.
Because he was random, and I'm just now, my overlord's just now going to creep in and figure that out that he's Terran. So, I'm a little bit disadvantaged that I went for that first, but that also means I'll be able to get out a queen sooner and so forth.
Well, that's you goating him in.
Yeah, just hit me with it, you know, throw it down. Look at this wall off though. This is so ultra noobyish. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
I was considering just busting it. Like, let's just make a pile of banelings and bust the hell out of it. Oh, pardon me, I got bad red stripe burps. But the thing is, if you see this happening in the front of somebody's base, there is no chance in hell. You'll see that I'm supply blocked because I did a supply trick in order to move quicker. There's no chance in hell he's got a command center up. Right? He doesn't have the minerals to be able to build all this stuff this early, build SUVs, build Marines, and still get a command center up. So I have a choice of going really aggressive right now, going to bust the hell out of this guy, or I'm just going to play super macro and make nothing but drones and shit for a while.
Yeah.
I sent 4 links to the front just to scout what's going on. Once again, I see this crazy, stupid fucking wall up.
Oh, it's super turtle.
It's not that turtle. Like, if I came in here with 8 banelings and, say, 20 slowlings, I would win. I would just kill it. His SCVs are so far away from his wall, they can't help. He's got no actual, like, secondary wall. Like, supply depots go down, I think, with 4 or 5 banelings. And then I get a full surround with my Zerglings. Like, that's not a good wall. And if it did bust, he has no defense at the top of his ramp. Like, nothing else. He is getting out a Widow Mine, which is, you know, somewhat smart. That would help a bit. But not really. I also think that maybe he might do a bit of a cheese where he just builds a ton of Marines and just storms out, because I haven't seen the command center yet. I will soon, because I'm sending an Overlord through his base. So I put up 2 spine crawlers to the front of my base. That'll deflect a lot of shit. Like, if he comes in with 8 to 10 Marines, that'll hold it off pretty good. He actually has a Marine sitting in my base. Oh,
Yeah.
running out.
Well, he could have just walked right in, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, but he wouldn't have scouted. Well, he would have scouted my lair tech, I suppose. That would have been worthwhile. I've got the watchtower. I've got a ling between the watchtower and the third, and I've got a ling at the third. So I've got a pretty good understanding of what's going past me. I do also.
He's got an idle SUV. That's cool.
Yeah, that happens a lot. But I also now just see that he's just getting up his orbital and there's no SCVs there. So economy-wise, I'm way ahead. But I'm also getting a Baneling nest, double Evo chamber, so I can really power forward and have a few Banelings in case he does go for a crazy push.
Yeah, he hasn't done a single anything really. What is this? Widow Mind. Oh, the Widow Mind.
Yep. He does have his Marine sitting at the third base, which is nice, just as I'm going to go build there. I do manage to save my drone before he dies, which is fantastic. That's some good, quick reaction speed. So I produced a little handful of links to go and deal with this. And I'm also throwing down some spore crawlers in my mineral lines. And I learned this from playing against Zerg as Terran, that even if your spore crawler doesn't shoot down everything, it also detects widow mine drops.
Yeah.
I've won games single-handedly with widow mine drops against Zerg.
It's so funny. He has no idea what you're doing.
He doesn't, but he's also now going to go for a widow mine drop. If you look right at his base, we'll see how well this does. Because I do have up, you know, a couple crawlers and the spore there. Oh, we see we're pretty much even on supply right now, though. But
Yeah.
I've also not built any attacking units, essentially, other than that handful of lings that I used to take care of stuff. So in comes the medevac drop. Let's see how well this does. Oh, I just had a bunch of drones pop at that expansion too, so let's see if I end up losing any. No, he killed 2 workers out of that. He did kill off a shit ton of my lings because I ran them all in there like an idiot.
Yeah.
But I didn't lose my economy. And that's kind of the important thing. And he still has these things planted right next to the spore crawler.
I don't know why he planted them there. He could have done a lot
Well, he was
better.
hoping he'd catch all those drones. I just pulled them out of there really quickly. Like, that helped out a ton. What is he scanning right now? Oh, he's scanning my main. He sees the lair, Baneling nest. But supply-wise, I mean, he's keeping pace with me, and he's still building SCVs. So if we look at the units tab, he's not with mules. He's pretty much at the same level as me, if not a little bit better. But I do have my third about to finish. And I do have, we both have too big of a bank for what we should at this point. I need to keep hitting my injects to maybe throw down a macro hatch.
Yeah.
Those chips sure sound tasty over there.
They are tasty. So you don't use do you use the what is it, the fire bats or whatever the frick it's called?
I do if I'm playing mech style and I need them as a buffer, but they move too slowly. You want agility, right? You see that he ran Hellions into my base, but I managed to have lings that were ready for it because I spotted it. I mean, he can kite them a whole bunch, but I don't really care. That's his APM that he's costing himself. So he's just going to run back home. You notice behind this I have a Spire, a few more lings. I'm going to defend up this base, which is costing me a lot of my workers.
Yeah, you're starting to...
Did you see that his Widowmine killed his own unit? I thought that was pretty awesome. Anywho, lots of tech behind this. Got my infestation pit, got my armor almost finishing up. He does have his... Oh, I sent in another Overlord Scout. What does his units have right now? They're at 0-0 and +1's going to finish up pretty fast.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm at just about to be at 1-1. And my +2 attack just started, and my Baneling centrifugal hooks just started. Pardon me. So I think I probably spent too much money on my defenses, but I'm just used to Terrans bashing their heads against the wall over and over again, trying the same thing over and over again. So the fact that that didn't happen is...
You didn't go for speed banelings?
It's building right now. Centrifugal hooks is building. So right now I'm actually going to test the front to see if I can bust it and just, you know, put them a long ways behind. So I'm going to send up one Baneling, just a chest for Widow Mines, and then see if I can take out this Hellion. I do see that he has a tank there, so I'm not going to go for the bust.
Yeah, tank would just, that's end over.
And the Widow Mines, like I might break down that front, but I'd lose all my map control. I'd lose all my army to do that. He's going for a drop right now behind my base. It's out of range of my Spore. Oh no, my Spore can hit it, which is good. He is microwing his medevac, which is good. So he's actually doing a pretty good little job of scooting around behind stuff. I think I lost 2 workers and all that. And I did keep my queen alive, which is important.
That's a decent drop.
It's
Pulled all these.
It's screwing me up a little bit here for sure. But he didn't actually pick up his units and just lost them all. So at this point, as a Zerg player with map control, a good army, even though he's got more supply than me, I just, in my mind, like, I'm either going to try to end him right now, but he's entrenched, so I can't do that. I'm going to go for tech and huge macro. So I'm building a 4th base. I'm building 12 drones at a time. I'm just going to win on economy now. Going to really take that stance.
Yeah, well, yeah. If you can get a better economy than the other guy, like, it's already 15 minutes. He's only on 2 base. Oh, here we go. He's going to try to take a 3rd right now.
But he's got the same amount of workers as I do, essentially, and he's going to be taking a 3rd. So I either need to stop that or I need to take a lead in a different way. Now, my tech is at an advantage because I'm already going up to I'm at lair. I'm going up to hive tech because I'm going to go for broodlords. If he's that entrenched, I'm going to go for that late game army that just kills everything. He's building a planetary right now, which if I reacted sooner, I might have been able to stop.
Yeah,
but
well, you got one Ling taking it to the fight, but that's obviously...
But at the same time as him doing that, I'm actually going to run and cancel his other base with my Lings. So he can't be everywhere at once, so I'm going to go take out that other base. Which is a pretty straightforward
You caught one of them.
And he doesn't cancel and lift, which is a bit of a mistake on his part. That's still an investment, you gotta say.
He canceled. He canceled the planetary.
Well, at least he saved that money.
Couldn't lift it, though.
Right now, I just transferred a whole pile of workers to my new base. More defenses there.
He's smart. He didn't go for it either. He didn't go and attack you. He's just gonna guard this base. Oh, he's going to go for a mega drop.
Massive doom drop right now. And the funny thing is I see this, obviously, with my Ling that just ran in there. And I've got the watchtower. So that's kind of funny. So,
yeah, what was his plan by going right up the gut?
Sometimes it just works. So I want to get right underneath this, obviously, with my Lings. If he can drop and he can get a nice, guarded circle, he can take out a lot of those Lings. But I'm building 17 corruptors right now, just as my +1 is about to finish. So this guy doesn't realize just about how bad of timing he's about to have for this. Oh yes, good beer.
17 corruptors. Yeah, that'll do it.
Well, I'm going to move into mass broodlord. I need to take my gas at my 4th base. But all my Lings are following the medevacs, so they can only drop 1 unit at a time. They'll just get destroyed. My Lings are 2-1. They'll just eat through stuff. So I'm following this this drop right now. I'll throw down another couple defenses. I see he's running by, and the direction of that looks like he's going to go for my main. So all my corruptors are going to run up there to intercept, and all my Lings are going to run back to intercept as well.
Yep, there he goes. So it looks like he doesn't get anything. Wow, that was his army, man.
Yeah,
Did Macro good enough to have a backup plan?
Well,
no.
If you look at his base, he's got a nice defense up there. It is natural.
He stopped making units, though.
Yeah,
look at his money! My God, his money!
He doesn't have really good hotkey setups for a lot of things, so he's not really hitting the macro. And just finally starting Stimpack right now. So yeah, he's in a little bit of bad shape. I have all these corruptors.
What level are you playing at on this one?
Oh, this is Gold League. This
is Gold League? Why can't I get the Gold League?
The thing is, I'm not playing that good either. I mean, he's still way ahead in supply. His economy is, pretty much as good as mine is. So really, I'm taking a couple more bases right now.
Jesus, 5 bases, eh?
But you see he's moving out with his army at the most inconvenient time for me, just as I'm morphing all my broodlords in the middle. If he delayed like another 40 seconds, I'd be fine.
That's unlucky.
So I have to cancel all these in order to save my money.
Jesus.
Which I do.
Why wouldn't you put them in your base? That was unfortunate.
I know. I was so unfortunate. I do manage to take out most of his tanks though with my Lings from behind. But he's in such a great spot right now. He's got his 1-0 Marines. I'm morphing my broodlords right now behind this. But I really don't have much to deal with this right now. I mean, I'm slowing him down. But Marines are so good.
Marines are good.
So he's gonna take out this base, which isn't the biggest deal. I mean, he didn't have the most money. I take out his tanks behind this, and now my brood lords are gonna move in to try to finish it off. He's trying to move in.
He's going for it.
He's
well, he might as well. Oh wow, look at all these drones you got up here doing nothing.
I know. I noticed that when I'm up here, actually trying to defend this. So, I mean, he can't escape, so he might as well try to do as much damage as possible. But he doesn't know what to target down, really. So he's trying to target down the hive.
That's stupid. Target the overlords.
No, target the spire, or target the infestation pit.
Oh, there he goes.
He's trying to get it, but he wasted too much time. And he lost all of his units and did almost no damage out of all that.
Yeah, the spire would have done something. Or infestation pit, which was a lot closer.
Yeah. Those are two really key tech structures, right? So behind this, I saved my workers. They're going to a new base. His economy it's good through all this, but he's never moved. Oh, now he moved all of his workers to his new base. Look at all those. Look at all those bad boys.
Yeah.
But now my broodlords are gonna move in. He's starting to make some Vikings, but I have so many corruptors. He's starting to make Thors, but they're 0/0 Thors. He's behind on this, and he had the time to prepare for it.
He's doing a lot of textbook stuff. You know what I mean?
He had the time to prepare for this, right? He saw these broodlords while he's attacking. Behind this, he should have been making tons and tons of units to be ready for it.
Well, it should be just nothing but Viking, really.
Well, I've got all my corruptors up, and they've got +1. Corruptors do pretty good against Vikings.
If you micro your Vikings right, you should be able to take it down.
But the broodlords survive, and the broodlords kill all of your shit, just like what's happening right now, right?
Yeah.
Like, those marines are just going to get wrecked. I mean, his siege tanks are just doing more damage to himself. I'm finally getting a lead on my supply as this is happening. Yeah, broodlords. I mean, I've got 9 of them, which is pretty good. They're +1. Plus all my broodlings also have more. He just tries to stim up and get underneath stuff with his 30 SCVs or something that are all getting rolled through. I'm running in my... Oh, he leaves at the same time. I was also taking out his other base with my links.
I see that.
So yeah, this is the only guy I think I played today that didn't GG out. But the guy macroed good. I mean, he didn't expand well enough, but he had tons of workers. He had a lot of production buildings. He just didn't use them well enough. Yeah. So anyways, that's a late game Zerg versus Terran that I actually managed to pull off. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you very much to William.
Yeah, take care, man.
We'll talk to you guys soon.